Mark Roth asked me to bowl with him years ago, and it was one of the most incredible things that ever happened in my career to have an established star like that want to be my partner. And
what a great team.
We had a good time.
So Brian Voss against Walter Ray Williams Jr. for the National Finance Championship. Voss out the gate. And you can put it in the book. Big strike in the first frame for Brian Voss, Walter Ray Williams Jr. Up and will try to counter. And Walter Ray, 26 titles. Been a member of the PBA for 18 years. Hall of Fame, 1995.
The very distinctive style of Walter Ray Williams, and he wants to come out with authority and show Brian Voss that, hey, Brian, you're not the only one that can get excited and throw good shots out here.
A little bit straighter from Walter Ray Williams Jr. I remember when he first started out, didn't show that much excitement, but
he's matured quite a bit out here. Take a look at his positions by round. 24th, third, and then nothing but number one.
Trying to end up the week at number one. Second shot, second frame.
And I guarantee you, Walter is doing this because of the way that Brian Voss was working the crowd. He's trying to take it right away from him. And this could be one great match going back and forth with both of them working the crowd.
So Voss now up in the second frame. The winner of this event automatically qualifies for the National Finance Challenge match in Indy, Wednesday, November 4th. Challenge match will feature the winner of this week's National Championship against the winner of the National Finance Challenge in Indianapolis.
Hurry up. Yeah! Oh, that ball was very, very wide, Phil. I did not think it was going to come back.
Well, he's high-fiving it to the little guy. All right. Well, you're right, though, I think. You know, both of them started out this title match with strikes. They're running out everything.
Now, two of the best players in the history of our game. As you see, Brian defeated Patrick Healy 234 to 216 in our third match, but he's not concerned about that right now. He wants a 10-pin lead over Walter Ray Williams right now.
Oh, yeah, that ball took a nice left turn.
That's right.
Nothing but strikes here in the title match. 3 by Brian Voss, a couple by Walter Ray Williams Jr. and Walter up in the third. Can't get the four.
The ball was a little bit high, right off his hand, just a little left of his target. We'll take a look. This ball gets set down around the 12 board, and he really needs it to be another board to the right. Just a little bit high, doesn't get the kick of the 4. 7-pin falls out. He trails by 11 pins. Will Deadeye miss the 4-pin?
Nah.
You wouldn't think so.
13 cashes and 19 events. Yesterday was Walter Ray Williams' 39th birthday, so he's approaching the big 4-0. I know what all that's all about.
Yeah.
How about you?
He's getting there.
Yeah. Williams down by 11 early.
And we got a 39 and a 40-year-old who bowl like 25-year-olds.
Strike in the fourth for Williams. You talk about being Deadeye. 6 times horseshoe pitching champion of the world.
And now Walter starts working the crowd again. He was over there high-fiving those friends of Brian.
Voss with a 3-bagger up in the 4th.
And Phil, I saw a lot of these watching yesterday. The pocket 7-10.
Ball stuck.
And just a terrible break in a very inopportune time for Brian Voss. Looking to throw 4 strikes in a row. Take a big lead. Throws hard. Tries to bounce it out. At least he does get the 9. And we've got a 3-pin match right now. Brian Voss now down by 3 pins.
So Voss, boy, 7-10 pocket split. Looked like he threw it pretty well.
He made a very good shot. If it had been just a little bit higher or a little bit lighter, he probably would have struck. But it it's kind of a give and take with these reactive balls. You know, one of the things that can happen is pocket 7-10. Almost the same shot. I think he's thinking to himself, what about that shot on lane 4?
So Voss with a strike in the 5th as Walter Ray Williams Jr. looking for a double. A little breathing room should he get a strike here.
Okay. I don't think I want to get anywhere near Walter right now. He looks a little scary.
I'm kind of glad we're off to the side a little bit. So he's up 13 in the 6th frame of this championship match. First stop of 8 here on ESPN. So glad to have you by.
Good looking shot. Walter Ray venting himself.
Well, so Walter Ray Williams Jr. now with a 3-bagger and is up in this match by 23 over Brian Voss.
I believe I heard Mike give the number 800 loan NFC. Nice guys.
Brian Voss really needs to get something going here. Strike in the 5th. Trails by 23.
Remember that 7-10 he left last frame? They're gone right now. That's a solid shot.
They weren't even in the rack, I don't think.
So you can hear Brian doing a little bit of play-by-play color commentary saying back in the match, okay, and he is.
Boy, a dandy of a match to start off our telecast championship round.
You really need to pay attention to the way Brian Voss has managed himself during this game. He left that terrible break. He very easily could have 6 strikes in a row. He left the 7-10. What did he do? He forgot about it. And that's exactly what needs to be done. Forget about the bad break and just get right back in it.
Right there.
Put on a show. Walter Ray Williams up in the 7th, leads by 3. But as a top-seeded player, 8 and 18.
Come on, come on.
Couple of the best going at it right now, Phil. This is a magnificent match and a lot of fun to be here watching it.
And certainly those in attendance getting the money's worth. Walter Ray Williams up 13 as we head down the stretch to the 8th frame.
Brian Voss just looking for one break. Just give me one break, Walter. And Walter's certainly not looking to do that.
The 2-8.
You heard him say it, too hard. Just too much speed on the ball. Now he's left himself a difficult spare, the 2-8. His nickname, it's Deadeye. You wouldn't think he'd have any problem making this.
26 career PBA titles, 29 second-place finishes.
His goal is to have more first places than seconds. This will go a long way if he can make this spare, and he just barely gets it. Walter Ray showing a little bit of power, and he's not really a power player. Now let's take a look. Watch the ball. Look at the 2-pin. There's the 8 as he just slices it over.
That's the extra coating of that gold on that pin.
Unbelievable. And Walter is smiling right now because he knows he got away with something.
So Voss in the 8th trails by 11.
Strike here, make it a 1-pin match. Can he? Will he? What a gutty performance from Brian Voss as he cuts that lead of Walter Ray Williams to 1 pin.
They love it. And these players have worked so hard, and you hate to say it, but you hate to have either one of these players lose. They bowled so well.
Well, somebody will. We won't. It's hard to. It's impossible to tell right now.